Hello, this is Tim Lipsey, System Vice President, Environmental Services for CommonSpirit Health. I would like to thank you for joining us for the Equip training series. Education and demonstration are key elements of being a professional environmental services technician. We say hello to human kindness by providing a clean, safe environment as we help save lives. It is our contribution to the healing ministry. It's the CommonSpirit way.
Hello, my name is Rob with CommonSpirit Health. I'd like to show you the top level of our environmental services cart setup. First, we'll start with our hospital-grade ultrafine microfiber. The microfiber should be folded in half twice, and then it will be placed in one of 4 buckets. Beginning with the blue bucket, this will be for our patient room areas or general purpose cleaning and disinfection. We have here 20 blue hospital-grade ultrafine microfibers folded in half twice. These will be placed in horizontal fashion in the blue bucket and should look like this once completed. Next, we have our 20 hospital-grade ultrafine orange microfiber. They will be placed in the green bucket, also in a horizontal fashion. Next is our red bucket. The red bucket contains 64 ounces of our 3M number 40A quaternary ammonium compound disinfectant. This quat disinfectant kills most germs in 3 minutes. It is, however, not effective in enteric isolation procedures with patients having such diseases as Clostridium difficile. Spores would require our bleach. Please see your manufacturer recommendation and the master label if you're looking at a specific potential pathogen that an environment may have come in contact with. We will use 64 ounces in this. We will fill this bottle twice, being very careful to pour only the ready-to-use application into the red bucket. Once 64 ounces has been placed in the red bucket, we will then be able to introduce our microfiber into this by submerging it in the solution, gently expressing the solution from the towel, and then the towel will be ready to use. Once it's been dipped into the solution, you should be able to hold the towel over the solution bucket with no dripping taking place. For a slightly different aspect, let's now take a look at our intermediate level disinfectant, our Clorox Healthcare Germicidal Disinfectant. Next, for our Clorox Healthcare Germicidal Disinfectant, this meets the CDC recommendations of a 110 ready-to-use bleach solution. It has both surfactant as well as the bleach disinfecting agents for a sodium hypochlorite disinfectant. We will be placing 14 blue and 6 orange healthcare grade ultrafine microfiber into this solution. Prior to placing these folded microfiber towels into the solution, we will put 32 ounces of the Clorox Healthcare Germicidal Bleach Disinfectant into the yellow bucket. While holding these microfiber vertically, we will place them down into the bucket, submerging them into the solution. It takes about 60 seconds for the solution to fully wick up and evenly saturate each microfiber cloth. So at the point you're assigned a discharge, go ahead and put that solution in, submerge your towels, and by the time you're ready to start cleaning and disinfecting your room, your Clorox Healthcare Germicidal Disinfectant will be ready to go. At CommonSpirit Health, we have taken careful time and consideration to choose a microfiber vendor partner. We've chosen a healthcare grade ultrafine microfiber that not only meets the healthcare recommendations for being able to trap, capture, and remove potential pathogens from surfaces, but we've also found one that is able to withstand the rigorous CDC guidelines for properly and hygienically cleaning our microfiber so that it's returned to us each and every time safe and ready to remove those pathogens from any environmental surface. At CommonSpirit Health, we believe in the science of clean. While we understand that sanitizing a surface would result in a 4-log reduction, in our hospitals and the emerging pathogens of today, that just simply is not enough. We want to be able to exceed a full 6-log reduction. So we have partnered with healthcare grade ultrafine microfiber to make sure that we have the appropriate ability to trap, capture, and remove pathogens from any given environmental surface. In order to be able to do that, we use today's top-rated disinfectants. For instance, our low-level disinfectant, number 40A from 3M, uses 860 parts per million of quaternary ammonium compound to be able to meet the full OSHA bloodborne pathogen standard and kill any potential pathogen on a surface within 3 minutes. Should we need to go to an intermediate level, we have partnered with Clorox Healthcare with bleach germicidal cleaner. It is able to even kill Clostridium difficile spores on a given surface within 3 minutes. So we have only one contact time to remember. We put our germs down for the 3 count. 1, 2, 3 minute wet or dwell time for any potential pathogen. In order to do this, once again, our cleaning substrate is a microfiber towel that cleans and removes. If we were simply removing water, we have third-party cleaning validation that is done through an independent third-party microbiologist who has been able to determine that simply with water and our hospital-grade ultrafine microfiber is able to remove a 5-log reduction from any given surface. Also, in partnership with our hospital-grade disinfectants, 3M40A, Clorox Bleach Germicidal Cleaner, we're able to receive in excess of a 7-log reduction on these surfaces. Not only that, but our vendor that we have partnered with at CommonSpirit Health is able to hygienically clean and disinfect this microfiber substrate so that when it's returned to us, this has also received a 7-log reduction that has been verified and validated by a third-party microbiologist. So with this healthcare-grade ultrafine microfiber, we have a 7-log trap, capture, and remove process. With their CDC recommended guidelines, they are able to remove from our microfiber a full 7-log removal process, rendering this cleaning substrate completely hygienically clean and thus meeting the CDC recommendations for proper cleaning of reusable microfiber substrate. Next is the mopping process. In our mopping process, we'll be using, for most applications, 3M neutral cleaner. You'll notice in your Rubbermaid bucket, in this charging bucket, we want to place 4 quarts or 1 gallon of the mopping solution. First, place your mopping solution in the bucket, and then we will be using, for most patient room applications, a mixture of both orange microfiber for our bathrooms. Next, we'll be reviewing the mopping process. In the mopping process, we'll be using our healthcare grade ultrafine microfiber mopping pads. We'll be using the orange pad in the restroom. We'll be using the blue pad in the patient room and common areas. In doing large areas of multiple patient rooms, the best practice is to alternately stack your microfiber mopping pads, orange and then blue, like so. Then these will be placed with the white side up in our MOPPING solution. Your CommonSpirit Environmental Services cart will have 3 primary poles that will be used on the front of the cart. These will be used to effectively use your microfiber mopping pads as well as your high dusting tool. First is the 20-inch Rubbermaid microfiber pad holder. This is designed to be used with your 20-inch healthcare grade ultrafine microfiber mopping pad. You'll notice the hook and loop Velcro design that is used to hold your mopping pad stationary for all applications and for all flooring types. Next is the 12-inch Rubbermaid mop frame. This is designed to be used with your 12-inch orange microfiber pad. This one will be used in your patient room restrooms, as well as can be used on your shower walls and is an excellent wall washing tool. The next ultrafine microfiber pad holder is designed for your high duster. This will be used for all of your high dusting needs. It is able to be bent to go up and over different applications and different high dusting need types. This smaller extension pole is best to be used when wall washing or for reaching high dusting areas that may extend above your arm reach. This extension pole works best in conjunction with your 12-inch microfiber frame when using it for wall washing as well as using it on shower walls and mopping your restrooms. Finally, the longer extension pole that is used for stationary mopping is best to be used in conjunction with your 20-inch blue microfiber frame for your wet mopping purposes. Remember, in order for the science of cleaning to work, it requires consistency. And when we look at our chemicals, the chemicals that we use for daily cleaning in our standard environmental services cart, it's very important that we all have the same chemicals so that we are able to receive the same results. First, our 3M number 40A is a quaternary ammonium compound disinfectant that meets the full OSHA bloodborne pathogen standard. This is our primary low-level disinfectant and should be used in most circumstances to properly clean and disinfect your given surfaces. An important part of any environmental services cart is having a good glass cleaner. Our 3M number 1A glass cleaner is a non-ammoniated concentration and is able to be used for cleaning glass, plexiglass, and other types of surfaces where glass cleaner would be appropriate. Next, for heavy bioburden stains and for areas needing something similar to a degreaser or something with a heavy surfactant concentrate in the cleaner would be our 3M Heavy Duty Multi-Surface Cleaner. Remember, you should always test a small inconspicuous area prior to using this on any given surface. Also, this is not a disinfectant. This is simply a surfactant that is able to have a little more cleaning power than that of our 40A. So if you have hardened bioburden or have a surface that requires additional cleaning properties, number 2A will be your go-to. Next is our bowl mop. Our bowl mop, of course, will be kept in its dry compartment, and this will be used for the inner toilet bowl only, a very vital part of our daily cleaning regimen. Finally, our intermediate level Clorox Healthcare Bleach Germicidal Cleaner will be used when we need an intermediate level disinfectant. This uses a stabilized 110 ready-to-use bleach solution that is able to kill even C. diff spores in 3 minutes. Remember, it requires a 3-minute wet or dwell time to be able to get rid of those spores you don't want no more. Also, on the bottom row of your environmental services cart, you should have 3 hand soap refills and 3 hand sanitizer refills. These will need to be on the bottom of your cart and placed in a way where they are conveniently and easily accessed. Remember, these may not get you through the entire day, but it is designed that you will be able to service at least 6 different dispensers prior to returning to your environmental services closet where additional resources can be kept. Disposable products are an important ingredient to any environmental service technician's cart. On this cart, we want to ensure that our disposable paper products are located on the top shelf. That way, we don't allow any chemicals or any unnecessary contaminants to come into contact with our paper goods. On this shelf, you will have paper towels. These may vary by your application, by your facility, and by your division. Also, your toilet tissue should be kept very neatly on this same shelf and may vary depending on your dispenser type. One of the key components to the CommonSpirit Health National Environmental Services Program is the S.T.A.R Guide. The S.T.A.R Guide stands for Safety, Training, and Responsibility Guide. It has everything that an environmental services technician would need to be able to understand their role in the facility and how to properly perform their duties. It involves the cart setup and the standard work for each application. It has the safety data sheets for all the ready-to-use chemicals that you'll find on your environmental services technician cart. It talks about the cleaning validation that your supervisor may perform during the course of your duties. It also gives you any safety information that would be applicable to your facility and your division. It also talks about patient satisfaction and reviews several policies and procedures as well as the practices of how we do our jobs here at CommonSpirit Health every day. Remember, if we want consistent results, we have to have consistent practices, and the key component to consistent practices is your S.T.A.R Guide. A final review of the CommonSpirit Health National Environmental Services Program Environmental Services Technician Cart. Starting front to back, you'll remember we placed 1 gallon of number 3A 3M neutral cleaner in our microfiber mop charging bucket. Inside the bucket, we had 10 of our 12-inch orange microfiber mopping pads for the restroom, partnered with 10 of our blue healthcare grade ultrafine microfiber mopping pads for your patient room and your common areas. These were stacked one on top of the other with 1 gallon of number 3A neutral cleaner with the white portion of the mop facing up. On the front, we have 3 poles. One is for our 12-inch orange microfiber mopping pad. The next was for our blue 20-inch microfiber mopping pad. And finally is for our high dusting tool, which is also healthcare grade ultrafine microfiber. Moving to the center portion of our cart, our default system contains our 4-bucket system. First is the red bucket. This bucket is labeled with our 3M number 40A disinfectant cleaner label. We use the ready-to-use solution in a 64-ounce quantity that was placed carefully into the red bucket. In the yellow bucket, you'll remember we placed 32 ounces of Clorox Healthcare germicidal disinfectant cleaner, and then we introduced 20 healthcare-grade ultrafine microfiber towels vertically into the solution. This then wicked up to the point where we are now able to take any of these 20 healthcare-grade ultrafine microfiber wiper towels and hold it up without any dripping. As we move to the back, you'll remember we have 20 orange microfiber towels that are placed in the green bucket, and in the blue bucket, we have 20 blue healthcare grade ultrafine microfiber wiper towels. Both are placed horizontally in the bucket for easy access so that they can be introduced into the number 40A disinfectant cleaner. As we go from top to bottom, in the center of the cart, on the top shelf, you'll remember this is where we place all of our paper disposable products. This would be our various toilet tissue, as well as our various types of paper towels. Once again, this may vary depending on the dispenser type that you have in your facility. On the bottom, we keep 3 hand soap refills and 3 hand sanitizer refills. I'm going to spin the cart now so that we can take a look at the other side. On this side, you'll notice we also have access to different paper towel types for various dispensers. At the bottom, once again, we have the ready-to-use chemicals that are allowed to be used on our environmental services technician carts. We do not recommend any other chemicals that are not part of this formulation. If you have any questions or any need for additional chemicals, please ask your supervisor. But you will remember we have number 40A, which is our quaternary ammonium compound-based low-level disinfectant that fully meets the OSHA bloodborne pathogen standard. In addition, we have number 1A, which is a non-ammoniated glass cleaner. We have number 2A, which is a heavy-duty cleaner. It is not a disinfectant, but a great cleaner for hardened bioburden and other stubborn stains that may be on your surface. In addition to that, we have our inner bowl mop that would be used for bathroom cleaning. This would also be a great place to keep any of your various trash liners that you would need as you work throughout the day. On the rear of the cart, we have that key component, our S.T.A.R guide, our safety training and responsibility guide. This is how we equip our people to perform, by educating our people, talking about the quality service delivery, understanding the deliverables, talking about the integrity in serving others, and our constant pursuit of excellence, the safety training and responsibility guide. In addition, this is where we would keep additional items like small batteries or our tent cards that would be used to let our patients know that we have cleaned and disinfected their room and it is safe and ready for their occupancy. In the back part of this section is where we would keep small trash items as well as our used microfiber in order to transport it back to the soil bins later on today. Just behind your cart bag is where we will keep 2 wet floor signs. This allows anyone coming into our work area to know that they need to exercise caution because the floor may be wet. Finally, in the rear of the cart is where we will keep our lobby broom and dustpan. You'll notice the types of bristles on this particular broom are appropriate to be used in the healthcare environment. Also, the size of the handle shouldn't be no longer than what you see here. This way, we are always exercising the appropriate regulatory recommendations for using a broom in a healthcare environment. At CommonSpirit Health, we have brought together industry-leading manufacturers, world-class vendor partners, and we have truly done the science of cleaning to make sure at CommonSpirit Health,
tunaokoa maisha.
Nosotros salvamos vidas.
we save lives.